I call the member for Stirling.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Assistant Treasurer and Minister for Housing. Will the minister update the House on how the Morrison government's Home Builder grant will support the more than 1 million workers whose jobs rely on the strength of the housing and construction sector?
And I call the Assistant Minister for Housing.
Well, thanks very much, Mr Speaker. And can I thank the member for Stirling for his question? Yes, there are more than 1 million Australians whose livelihood relies on the residential construction industry. And as we've all seen, one of the consequences of COVID-19 has been, since about March, very few new home sales. And as the Master Builders Association has said, that jeopardises about 500,000 jobs in that industry in the second half of this year. The Home Builder program addresses that and supports those many hundreds of thousands of new jobs. It provides a $25,000 grant for people who purchase a new home or rebuild a home. It will ensure that those people are able to buy very typical stock, a house and land package, a new apartment, or to knock down and rebuild an existing home. We know, according to the Master Builders Association, that it's going to fire up the industry. In fact, the Master Builders Association have said Home Builder will be a lifeline for an industry facing a valley of death in the coming months. It will mean more new homes, more small businesses, and jobs are protected and provide a stronger bridge to the economic recovery for the future. Now, Mr Speaker, the jobs we're talking about are not just the jobs we think about on a typical building site, the carpenter, the plumber, the electrician. There is an entire chain of jobs that rely on the residential construction industry. In regional Australia, it's the timber mills who create the frames and the trusses. In manufacturing, it's the bricks, it's the glass, it's the tiles. That's why it supports such a large ecosystem. And I must say, we have been very pleased with the response to the Home Builder program over the weekend. And in fact, in Domain today, it was reported the chance to build a brand new home for a bargain has lured thousands of Aussie buyers into the market as developers across the nation report skyrocketing sales and inquiries mere days after the launch of the federal government's new Home Builder scheme. And I might add, and the article goes on to say, with first home buyers leading the new build charge. So every time members opposite criticise the Home Builder program, which is supporting hundreds of thousands of jobs, they are saying to those first home buyers, they are saying to those people who are upgrading their home that $25,000 is not good for them, but more importantly not good for the many hundreds of thousands of people who will be employed by this industry, and again shows that the Labor Party has no idea about the economic recovery.
The Assistant Minister's time has concluded.